we're going to be talking about We Need a Resolution and what I think it's about. But first, we're going to get into what Aaliyah said it was about. So, We Need a Resolution is a very smooth song, yet it's not a ballad. But it's not your average up-tempo, Aaliyah said. She thought it would be a smooth way to make an entrance back into music with her studio album. It was written by Static, and on this album, she wanted to speak about relationships and all kind of relationships, from good ones to bad ones, or what have you. We Need a Resolution speaks about a relationship that's kind of in the middle. It's not either or, really. It's just at a point where they're not communicating, they have problems, and they want to resolve them. And what was cool about this ode to Aaliyah was that not all the time do you come to a resolution. And at the end of the song, they really don't resolve anything, and that happens in life, says Aaliyah. So a little bit about the video. She wanted the video to be very simple, to be sexy, and to showcase Aaliyah, the Aaliyah that people knew. She has always been someone who had an affinity towards edgy things and towards kind of a dark side, and her work represented that for her. She liked dark in her music. She wanted to do something that people could understand the flow with her. That's how they knew her in music. And so that's also how she went out doing film. So that's just a little rundown on what Aaliyah explained the song was about. But clearly, me, along with others, definitely know or feel, if you will, because we don't know anything, feel that this song has deeper meaning than what is explained on this Aaliyah interview. And if you want to watch the interview, it is Aaliyah EPK 2001 on her uncle's YouTube channel at Blackground Records 2.0. So if you want to watch it, go watch it. That is what she said the song was about. Now, let's get into the lyrics. So the lyrics that I'm going to be reading are from Genius. The intro is by Timbaland, and he just says, "I'm tired of the arguing." And the first verse is by Aaliyah, and it says,
"Did you sleep on the wrong side? I'm catching a bad vibe, and it's contagious. What's the latest? Speak your heart, don't bite your tongue. Don't get it twisted, don't misuse it. What's your problem? Let's resolve it. We can solve it. What's the causes? It's official. You got issues. I got issues, but I know I miss you."
A lot of people say that these songs are about relationships, but for her album to be almost gold, it has to mean more than just a relationship. I feel like it has more meaning than what she has told us. This just sounds more than just a relationship. And I'm not saying that Jay-Z and Aaliyah was in a relationship. Let's put that out there. But I think they were dating and they were becoming an item. She definitely left him in a heartbeat for Damon. So I'm just like, with that, I feel like she would not be trying to come to a resolution when it comes to a relationship. So it has to mean something more, and I feel like this is towards the industry. Everything that she says in these songs, every lyric is so well put, and she used like specific terms to describe every lyric, and it's just very powerful without trying. I feel like there was a lot of tension going on in her last days of life. I feel like she was, well, I don't feel, it was said she was arguing with Timbaland and Missy. She was also arguing with Genuine. I think that's when they were dealing with each other. I feel like she has something going on with her uncle as well, along with the industry. So that's why it was so easy for her to, I feel like she was very content with what she had did in her career. So she wasn't going to try to fight back and expose them for what they were going to do to her like most artists do. A lot of artists have been coming out saying, if I die, just know it was so-and-so. You know, they make it a point to say that, or they'll hint in their songs. Aaliyah did not do that. She just wanted you to know who she was arguing with, try to get a clear understanding. And like I said, the internet in general comes from higher ups. It was created by higher ups, and it's controlled by Illuminati. She had cameras pointed at her. They watched those celebrities. They were watching her. They just weren't happy with her trying to be independent, her trying to branch out into multiple other different things. I think she wanted to buy her own masters, but she just needed their support behind them, because without a record label and without people who are helping you, giving you an opportunity, they help you promote your things, and without them, it's going to be really hard to promote yourself by yourself, and she knew that. I feel like this song is like them telling her, like, we don't want you to be independent, we want you to be a puppet, we want you to do what we tell you to do. But I'm sure you know what our problem is. You want to be independent, and we don't want to support you while you're trying to be independent. We want to puppet you and make sure you're putting out the right agenda that we want you to put out to the people of the world so that they can be brainwashed. The chorus is by Aaliyah, and it says,
am I supposed to change? Are you supposed to change? Who should be hurt? Who should be blamed? Who should be hurt? Will we remain? We need a resolution. We have so much confusion.
I feel like she's going back and forth with the industry because they want her to change. They wanted her to sexual sex kittens, and Aaliyah was very respectful of herself. They wanted her to paint a bad image. Am I supposed to change? Are you supposed to change? Like, of course they're not going to change for an artist. They don't care about the artist. But anyways, will we remain? No, they did not remain. They ended up killing her off because she was too good to be true. Then the third verse is Timbaland and Aaliyah, and Timbaland's part just says,
you give me bits and pieces. You try to blame me when I don't even know the reason. I think it's just the season, maybe the month, maybe you're bleeding. Now tell me, what's the reason? Snoop video looks are deceiving. So cut the crying, cut the coughing, cut the wheezing, girl. Quit the blaming, cut the name, and cut the sneaking, girl. I think you need some prayer, better call a deacon, girl. So get your act right or else we won't be speaking, girl.
And that is like the most famous lyric in this song.
So what's it gonna be? Me and you? Or is it gonna be who blames who? I'm tired of these things. I'm tired of these scars. I think I'm gonna give me a drink. I'll call you tomorrow.
So what I'm getting from this is that Timbaland is trying to warn her as a friend, like, who's it gonna be? Me and you know, continuing this music thing and just doing what they want us to do. They tell us to put this out and speak about this. Are we gonna do this together? Or are you gonna give them problems and also give her crew problems, because they didn't want smoke either. It was gonna affect them because they were all making money together. If she did not cooperate, they were gonna kill Aaliyah off and they were gonna just, you know, die down, which actually happened. And they were trying to, I feel like, warn Aaliyah, but she was not listening, and there was nothing that they could do. So he's like, I think you need some prayer. Better call a deacon, girl. Because he knew what was in store for her if she did not straighten up. They are all in the industry. I'm sure they see what goes on. Aaliyah went to a lot of parties in Hollywood, so they say you see a lot in Hollywood parties. And I'm pretty sure she's seen a thing or two. So she knew what went on. She had learned the industry by her third album, so she knew exactly the ins and out of the industry. So I just feel like Timbaland was trying to warn her as a friend, but there was nothing that they could do. It would explain why they were arguing in her last days, because she was a tough girl, and her movies and her songs definitely represented that. I mean, she was kicking butt in Romeo Must Die. She was the queen of the damned, and she was just, you know, doing what she wanted to do. And the people around her did not like that. What's his name? Lestat. Lestat did not want to kill innocent people or just, you know, just do reckless things. And Aaliyah, the queen, wanted to live life and take whatever she wanted to take. And I feel like it really does represent her real life. And that's why she went with specific roles. They did not like that, so they killed her. And We Need a Resolution is one of her most tell-all songs, because it just, I feel like it explains everything. Like, they literally gave Timbaland a part in her song. Like, that's how you know. Like, I just feel like everybody was trying to warn her. It was nothing they could do, and they killed her. And look at where Timbaland and Missy are today. Like, they didn't even want to create music after Aaliyah died. They just all went into a deep depression over it. Like, they were 3 peas in a pod. Anyways, that's what I think it's about. This song is very deep. I could go on and on about it, but I don't want to make this video too long because I am on my sister's phone. And like I said, people need their phones. Look at how pink my fingers are. What the heck? But anyways, yeah, I did see a comment saying, could I do a video on all the people that were... It was a very good comment, and I really want to do a video on it. Alright, I found it, and it just says, you should make a video about people copying Aaliyah, because there are a lot of people who have copied her. And you know what? I will be doing that video very soon. Keep recommending videos, because I have a lot to say about everything. So yeah, and if you want to hear about other celebrities, let me know. I do want to start reacting to my favorite vloggers channels, just because I like to watch vloggers, family channels, mukbangs. So I will start doing that. Let me know who you want to see, because I do want to do a reaction video on OK Baby, because they just recently broke up and I saw a comment. So yeah, I really want to make a video on that. But my next video will be about the people who copied Aaliyah, because there are so many people, and it just makes me mad because they get credit for copying and people don't call it when they see it and they know it. So thank you for requesting. But yes, that's gonna be my next video. So definitely turn on your bell post notifications so that you'll be notified every time I drop a video. Definitely subscribe so you can just be notified when I drop a video. It'll come straight to you. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Do you remember that one night when we fell in love? What we had felt so right, 'cause we had trust. Now we're drowning in our